begin move to stop age 70 and above from contesting election. Atiku, Tinubu may be affected. Deliberation on a bill seeking to bar anyone from age 70 and above from contesting for any elective public office in Nigeria has commenced in the House of Representatives. The bill, if passed, will see to the automatic disqualification of the national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, both who are rumored to be interested in the 2023 presidential election but will be above the age of 70 by then. The bill, which was sponsored by Deputy Chief Whip Honorable Nkeruka Onyejocha, is seeking to amend Section 65 of 2A 10C 106C 31 131B and 131D of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. Part of its proposal also includes higher educational qualifications for elective offices. In its proposal, the bill seeks to increase the qualification for presidential and governorship office to at least a higher national diploma (HND) and first degree, while others will require ordinary national diploma to replace the school certificates presently required. After the first reading, the bill was referred to the Special Ad Hoc Committee on Constitution Review for further action. So guys, that is what the House of Reps, that's what they are planning or they are proposing, and if being passed, and according to what we are hearing, it will affect Atiku and Tinubu. But that being said, I'm going to talk about that one. But in my opinion, first and foremost, why is it that these people, are they just there for election, only election thing? And I think that's just what they are always doing most of the times. But what about the needs of the people, of the masses? They don't usually talk about that. I think maybe if they want to mention anything that relates or will benefit the masses, it's just like maybe it's 0.5%. In 1 year is 0.5% when they want to talk about anything that really affects the masses, that they will just sit down and propose a bill that, okay, those who are not working, what are we going to do to them? Let us pass a bill. Okay, like women giving birth, what special thing are we going to do to them? Like children, what are we going to do to children, from age so, whether government will take care of them? Like, student loan, like education, like all of those things that we affect common man directly. No, the only time you just hear them is only when CBN adjusts some things, or maybe there's a tariff that needs to be paid. Little things. That is when you do not say, oh no, we are not going to agree to that. It is not really. That is just majorly most of the time what I hear them say, both even at the upper chamber. The same thing. You say that they are talking about election, they are talking about to amend one thing, to do this and that. Everything is just geared towards their election, and they are coming into that National Assembly or House of Reps, whatever. Why is it that they don't even take pain to do all of those things? Like what they are doing, it's not as if this one is not serious, it's not important as well. I'm not saying it's not important. Don't misquote me. It's not as if it's not important. But why is it that they are always talking about all of these things most of the time? But what's the things that really affect the people positively, that will have impact in their lives, in the lives of the masses, they usually don't go there. Because at the end of the day, they will tell you, oh, there's no money. But when it comes to their own this thing, they will tell you oversight function, they will tell you constituency allowance, they will tell you this, and they need this, they need that. But when they want to buy their motor or their SUV, they will tell you the specification of, the specific car they really want. And at the end of the day, what do? To justify what they are being given? Nothing. So coming back to the issue of the age restriction or whatever, of course, in the real sense, I don't think that should be a problem. But with the way people have been talking about that they need younger people, to mark the affair of this country. it's not as if it's not good. Anybody, to me, I don't think maybe whether the age is a yardstick, because whether you reduce the age or you don't reduce the age, one thing is certain is that the foundation of this country is already faulty. Whether they are young, everybody will just align to that bad behavior, whether they are young, whether they are old, and all of that. Because now the old people are there. If the old people, if the person is doing well, if the person knows what it takes to be a leader, if the person has all that it takes to have a good country, if the person is competent all round, the person is versatile, there will be no problem. If the person is fit, physically, mentally, and otherwise fit, why not? Why not? But the issue is that these people don't really want the younger ones to be there. It's not as if the younger ones are not interested, but they try to frustrate them. First and foremost, when you talk about buying of a, is it the ticket, the party ticket or something, they will start putting it by 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Which youth is going to get that? But of course, it is possible for the youth to get it, because at the end of the day, if the youth, if they come together, they really want what they really want is what they really want. Definitely, they will be able to put that person there. They know how to go about it, just to, I don't know how to put it, just to make sure that these people, in any form or in any angle they are coming, you just tackle them, that they will not get through to that thing that they are using to discourage the youth. So that being said, like I always say, the foundation is faulty. Whether the person is young or is not young, if the necessary things are not being put in place, like our constitution, like the way we do things, like the way most of these politicians do things, if we still continue in that line, whether the person is just a 25 or 30, the person, as soon as the person gets there, everything, they will just follow by default. They will just follow suit by default. So coming again, so whether it's going to affect Atiku or Tinubu, maybe they have their reasons. Of course, definitely, because as we speak, Tinubu is 67. So by that time, he's over 70. So that if really this bill will be passed, he's been knocked off. It will be knocked off automatically. Atiku, that one is a given. It will not be, it's because it's over 70 as we speak now. So by that time, it will be 74 or something. So whatever they want to do, what I'm even concerned about, that is my own concern. Whether Atiku is not going to be, is going to affect Atiku or is not going to affect Tinubu, that is not my own concern. My own concern is that why is it that these people are always dwelling on things that are not really having impact in the lives of the masses? Somebody will say, oh, if they do this, it will affect it. How is it going to affect them? The one that have been doing, how has it affected how has it impacted on the lives of the people? It's just like a routine. Everybody is just going there to take turn. That's just the way it is. That is what is just coming to my mind, and I'm just saying my opinion. You might have a different way or different angle that you're going to take this whole thing from. You might see it from a different angle, but the angle that is more concerned to me, that is what I'm talking about. You are free to let us hear your own opinion. That's just my own. Because me, all this one, whether they put anybody there, they don't put anybody there, it's not really what will solve the problem. What will solve the problem is whosoever that is going to be there should be able to, be competent and be ready to pull the trigger, be ready, to have that political will to do the needful. The other time when the president was contesting in 2019, he said, oh, no, okay, they are going to pass the bill of not too young to run. But he said they should not just bother themselves. It is after he must have done his own part. They are not just ready. They just pass that bill so that let us just make this happen so that they will let us hear word. And since then, we know how they really discourage all those younger people, because you can't buy ticket or buy forms. Okay, is the form they talk about? To buy forms is very, very expensive, because they want to continue to make the people to continue to be poor and poor, and they will not be able to lift their heads. So just like I said, that is my own humble opinion. And let's hear what people are saying concerning this bill that, if passed by the Senate or by the House of Reps, that it will affect Tinubu and Atiku. Someone says, seems these people are planning to stop Tinubu from contesting for president. Hausas, I wish they could focus on stopping thieving politicians from contesting any election, and see if any of them will qualify to contest. Kleptomaniacs. So you people have no regards for age, Africa for that matter. This bill cannot see the light of the day when parts of the cabas also want to rule in 2023. Old men on the system should go home. Bill supported. Please allow my man Tinubu to contest. Would before that law comes into force. Jagaban. Good bill. Abeg try pass am. At least new demons can be given opportunity to form if they win election. Welcome. This one say new demons. Nice one. Let those political rogues, gargles to go and preside over their family affairs. Let them go and preside over their family affairs. Okay, 75 is good, not 70. Please. Why are these people begging for these people? Anybody, in as much as people pass the bill of a not too young to run, anybody can just contest. But all of those, how will I put it? All of those system they've put in place, that even as a young person, even if you get there, no matter how you try, you will never be able to get it. They've already put all those clauses, all these hindrances for people not to even be interested in the first place, because it is a tough, if for you to contest for an election in this country, it's not a tea party, because principalities and powers. You could just remember what happened recently, even if we have forgotten what happened in 2019, presidential and other 2015 other election. But the recent one, the one in Bayelsa and in Kogi, the day election was, it took place in Kogi that very day. But Bayelsa one, that one, some drastic and some dangerous things happened before that day. So just those two elections, we give you an insight of how will I put it, how election, it goes in this country. So it's not a tea party. You must. It's not a tea party, honestly. So, guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this bill that a House of Reps is proposing. Leave your comments.